Welcome back, Captain. How can I be? Take care.
It's a touch different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
Wonder if it's empty.
Great work!
Seems a mite technical to me, boss. Maybe it's got something to do with that terminal.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Staying out of sight.
Nice.
Everyone all right?
Wow. How did you do that? So, is he dead or?
Poor fella. You think he did it to himself, Captain? That's real sad.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my...
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness? If I have to listen to one more bloody tossball tournament,
Good to see.
welcome back, Cap. How can I... May luck... The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
If it isn't the savior of Groundbreaker.
Assuming the nature of the incident is both now then. Bit of a contra... You need me.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Good to see you again.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything. Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place. Routing through the backup relay has saved us a mess of trouble. Thanks to you, the auxiliary will handle the signal load when the primary's caught in the occlusion.
You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before... Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. Now. I found out...
Hey, boss. If you need a tour guide, I've seen all 12 episodes of Terror on Monarch. I'm an expert.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? Well, I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
C&P Borston Baked Beans. When you need to get Borston Baked Beans is the only one.
Sure is. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting. A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around with the board and bar to keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time. One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including... When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry up. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas. It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone else. Now, get going. Catherine will brief you. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Few laws and even fewer people to enforce them. If you're working for the right side, it's a fucking... You'll do fine.
Yeah, see?
We're not gonna have to hurt anybody, are we?
CNP Burst Pockets can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Burst Pockets.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess, tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a... If you're looking for a medic, I can work. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. She helped me win a bet. No such thing as a low-stakes bet in my... We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. What can I say? Something about people telling me I can't do a thing that just makes me itch to prove them wrong. And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off. Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet. It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin. You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time. Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
We got us a real sawbones. Welcome aboard, Ellie.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up... You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are
The board rep's office used to be in the docking base?
Yeah, about 10 years back. That was before.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
Okay, so... Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands... I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake. Oh, wow! You remembered! Well, that's fruit and such, right? Bottoms up!
I'm no expert on wine, but ain't you supposed to drink that stuff with your little finger up?
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. Huh. Yeah. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei?
You want to know what I think? I think you should write what you want to say down on your hand. Always work.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested. It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to... This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings? I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration?
Good thinking, boss. You just saved Parvati a whole lot of trouble.
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to... Everything? I got a solar system. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she's in love? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if... There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got... You know I'm not interested in... That's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What do you mean, Captain? So if I'm doing my very best to be kind and open-hearted, gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think... Well, I suppose so, but... I want to be my best self for her. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Oh gosh, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well...
You know something, Parvati? You ought to come drinking with the crew more often.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Rizzo berry pie. Wildflower candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored scent.
Heard from the lab. Now there's 22 in a contract.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. Some of the drinks we tried, I even liked. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you. I wouldn't mind having a drink again. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night thinking about what I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about Isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal, and I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. 12.
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it. With interest.
Nice one. You must have had him quaking in their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make him feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Would have felt better if it had worked. This Roseway business... Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or... What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town cut up... With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when the... Anyway, we might as well take a look out there.
Good to see you, boss.
Something on your mind? I'm a Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean... It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually 0G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple berry shake if... Exactly. That. I'll make you one sometime. Sure do. Some of it... What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the... Gotta advertise your business somehow. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this... Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about... Aw, come on. That's... Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but no complaint.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
No guards, huh? I like this place already. That's what I like about you, boss. Your contempt for the beaten path.
Captain? Something bit there. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by no less than 10,000 bits. Warning. Pathing obstruction. Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of bristle.
Nice of them to leave us a little complimentary cave whiskey.
They left their own outside to die? Wasn't that bad?
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
Top of the hill's Raptidon territory. Sit down.
I don't need to do it myself.
Hey.
I can stay here if you want.
So you'd send someone else on your damn fool mission.
Carry on.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me fit. Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave? Oh, well, I got the carpet. Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, I got the carpet. What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device, or trying... No, well, I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily... Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of... Blast!
That was quick.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. What do you think? I'm the landing pad guard. I was standing out on the fucking tarmac. Hell of a job until all this. Anything else? Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm... Oh, before I forget. Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceutical...
I told you, you're staying put.
The vent shaft, or how the Raptidons are getting out of the lab.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm ready for another bar crawl, Captain.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Want to treat yourself before you go? I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell the corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's. Sure. Can't say I do. Annie Cleo products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they used to. These days, we don't get much in the way of variety. Maybe some tripicale pasta or some... I hear it's like that all over the colony. We eat what we can get, and we don't... I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people... Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years. Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times. Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sends us the... Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or Raptidons running... Sure. Annie...
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you? I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Standard operating procedure for suits, boss. They're all a bunch of cowards.
I'm not sure it's right to fault a man for trying to survive.
An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here. I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. More often than not, seems I'm the only one who sees the opportunity here. A ticket to the good life once my research plays out. Byzantium. Recognition, money, proper facilities. No more uninspired dolts like my associates here. And might you be the sort of person who's, not averse to risking your life, if the pay were right? Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make this situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever. Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste. Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap Diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well. Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab. My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him. That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork. I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness. It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating.
This Crane guy cares more about his research than his own people.
You're underestimating the importance of the 8th back.
Blankenship, she's okay. But Lunsford has the height.
I got 500 bits on the Darlings taking the finals this year.
What do you think you're doing? I don't have time for this.
Huh?
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to... Dr. Crane might say otherwise. Me? When those guys started shooting the place up, I was first... I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons.
Whoa, slow down.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Sure. Of course. Our lab... don't mention this to Anton, okay? My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running... If you have a buyer. I gotta... Help me out? I'll cut you in for a share. I'll even pay you before I am. When you deliver to me. Great!
How do you suppose that stuff's used? Do you drink it, or is it like perfume? I'm not interested.
Was that supposed to be the living quarters? Seemed about as livable as a coffin.